Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another Neutralix video. I'm Balloonboy, and today we're going to be going over the fundamentals and combos for blasters. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of the video, I just want to let you guys know that you can head over to teamneutralix.com. You can get some coaching from me or anybody a part of Team Neutralix. So if you want some coaching, just head over there right now. But without further ado, let's get started. For blasters, I'm just going to go over the moves and explain their purpose. After explaining the purpose for each move, we can get into some combos so we can get some cool stuff done. So for sidelight, it's like blasters in general is a zoning tool. Like blasters is the best zoning weapon in the game, in my opinion. It's the best or one of the best. But sidelight is just a poke. Honestly, it's just like a get away from me type weapon. So your opponent is like, they feel pressured when you throw out moves like this. Like if you throw out a hitbox, your opponent is gonna respect that you throw out that hitbox, and they're going to be like they should be scared. But it's a very punishable move. So don't like spam it. It is very punishable, as you throw it out, you're stuck for quite a bit. But you know, it's a pretty good move to just like if your opponent's like in the corner, you can dash in and you can like scare them away. For end light, it's like if they're in your face tool and the sidelight doesn't hit, because you see there's like a spot like right here where sidelight doesn't hit, like right in front of you. End light covers that, and it also catches if they're in the air. So like D-light won't hit 'cause it's on the ground, it's a grounded move. You want to use end-light if they're like approaching you from the sky type thing, because blasters struggles with opponents coming from the sky, because if they come in here, blasters has nothing to cover diagonally. They literally have nothing unless you jump Sarah, but that leaves you in disadvantaged state, because if you just jump Sarah, you're stuck. So yeah, you want to stay more grounded with blasters, definitely. So just make sure that when people are approaching you from the sky, make sure that you hit the end light. And next we got D-light. D-light is a move that is very good for starting combos and for killing. So we got D-light into sidelight is a true combo for low health. So it's a very good combo for starting at low health. And then if we just set them to like 50, you can do downlight Sarah, which is a very good get away from me type tool, and it's good for damage build up too. 130. Do 130, you downlight into recovery, which is a kill option for guns. They're really consistent and great kill option.
If you want to improve at Brawlhalla as quick as possible, I'd really recommend subscribing to Team Neutralix's Brawlhalla class. For only $4.99 a month, you get access to a private class hosted by Neutralix pros, creators, and coaches through our Discord. You also gain access to all previous lectures if you just go to our website under the members tab. A big problem with improving at video games through YouTube videos is that YouTube really rewards a certain kind of video, where this membership allows us to host classes on any topic and really tell you guys the real stuff to improve at Brawlhalla. For more information on our Brawlhalla class, go to teamneutralix.com or just click the link down below.
So to do downlight, to do these inputs, you do downlight and just sidelight. That's all you do. Just downlight into sidelight. It's a true combo. It's true from like white to I think like it doesn't hit for like the lower percents, but do it if they're like lower, if they're like white to like orange. But try to do more Sarah when they're like in yellow to orange range. You only really need to do sidelight for if they're in like white to like light to dark yellow. Like really early health, you only do downlight sidelight, because if you do downlight Sarah, it's not like sometimes it misses. It's not very consistent at low health, because look at it, it just barely hits. So definitely do downlight sidelight here, as it does around the same amount of damage, but it doesn't like get your opponent away. You want to hold stage control with most weapons, so definitely try to Sarah your opponent away when they get to lower health. But just try to damage build and keep them on the stage for when they're at lower health. And then when they're at higher healths, definitely try to go for that D-light recovery, as it's like your most consistent kill option. Because okay, downlight Sarah doesn't kill here at 130. You do downlight recovery here, it kills so much earlier than downlight Sarah. So basically what you want to do in order to hit downlight recovery, you do downlight and you do a dash jump. So you do downlight, dash jump, and then into recovery, all in one motion, and it kills. Dominating. Alright, now let's go into the aerials. So for blasters, Sarah is a really good tool for like a get away from me, or it's a good finisher combo, like I said, was explaining before, like downlight Sarah. And that right there is why it's not good to go for downlight Sarah at low health, because it's not the most consistent thing in the world. Like it could be consistent, but it's not like the greatest tool you can go for. Downlight sidelight is just more optimal for lower healths. But yeah, Sarah is honestly just like either a finisher for tools, or it's like a way to get back on the stage safely. So let's say you want to get back to the stage, you just Sarah them away, and then you can come back up for free. But make sure that you're also careful with like basically every move you use on blasters, as you are like stuck. You can't move. This weapon has like no drift, which is like really sad. It is what it is, I guess. So yeah, Sarah's just like a finisher move, and it's like a get off me, and it's a kill move. It is a kill move too. On smaller maps like Brawlhalla, wow, this shit's not kill. 170. Yeah, this is why you go for downlight recovery, by the way, guys, because downlight Sarah middle stage does not kill until like 180, which is crazy. It also depends on like what character you're using. Diana only has 5 attack, but alright, now let's get into down air. So down air is a really good tool for when your opponent is approaching you. If your opponent's approaching you from the ground, you can just down air, and then honestly, when you down air, you can just wait until your opponent makes a move. Because when you wait for your opponent to make a move, you can just chase them down. Because when you chase them down, they have no dodge most of the time, unless they save their dodge and they don't panic. Most people panic, but when you down air, it makes people panic, and after you down air, you can just wait. Just be patient. You hit the down air, and you can just jump up. And then wherever your opponent goes, just run them down. Just stare them, and then just keep chasing them until they get their dodge back. That's what I do every time on blasters, and it's very helpful. It's very good. So, and then for neutral air, it's a really good juggling tool. It's like one of the best in the game in my opinion. Bow, like these two weapons, bow and blasters, this character's juggling potential is just so insane. So we have, this is not a true combo, but I'm just showing for the look at this juggling potential. Look at this. Like, Nair is such a good juggling tool on blasters. That's really all it's used for. And for, like, going for some reads. Like, if your opponent dodges up there, you could Nair for some extra damage. There's not much you can do if your opponent dodges up against blasters, but you could get a little cheeky Nair in there for a couple damage, but that's about all you can get. Nair's just a really good juggling tool. Alright, now let's get into some combos. I already told you guys some combos about D-Light, down to side light. It's a very good tool for keeping your opponent in the air and running them down to get some more damage. We have downlight into down air. This is a true combo as well. I personally don't like to go for downlight down air because like it gets you really close to your opponent. Look at, I'm like right with my opponent. If they wake up, they just get a free hit, like for funsies. So I don't really go for that ever, but you could do it. It is a true combo. You can go for it if you want to. But personally, I don't like to go for this option. Or what you do to go for this is you do downlight into dash jump down air. So same thing with recovery. You just do a down air instead of a recovery option. Downlight into jump dash jump. Downlight dash jump down air. There's also some character-specific true combos that you can go for, like Thatch has downlight N-Sig, for instance. Ada has downlight side sig. Cassidy has downlight side sig as well. Like Diana, unfortunately, does not have any blaster-based signatures that go well with her kit that like lead into a true combo with blasters, but her bow is pretty good, so I mean, she doesn't really need it, to be honest. Let's get into another combo. We have downlight into down air into nair. That is a true combo, I'm pretty sure. Let me just turn on yeah, I think this is a true combo. It used to be true. I think it still is. I'm just bad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a true combo. It's not, obviously, like, it took me a couple tries to get it, so obviously it's not the most consistent thing in the world or the most, like, helpful, really. But if you do want some damage, like, how much damage does that do? 14 damage, like that's okay. That's like alright damage, but you know, there are definitely some better things you can go for other than that stuff, because it's obviously not the most consistent. It took me like 3 tries to get it, but yeah, I personally don't go for this either, but that's just another cool combo you could go for. For juggling with blasters, let's see here. This is also a very hard combo to go for. You gotta, yep, see? Again, not the most consistent thing to go for, as it's taking me a couple tries to get it. This is a true combo too, downlight to nair. I'm obviously not the greatest at the video game. There we go. Again, 12 damage, not the most consistent thing to go for on the ground. But you can, however, downlight into... when you gravity cancel a downlight, it makes it much easier because you don't have to do the extra jump input on the ground. So basically on the ground, I'm not going to show you on the ground version. It's just too hard to hit. You don't need to do that. But in the air, I will show you how to do the in the sky version, the gravity cancel. So what you want to do is you want to gravity cancel D-light and to pivot nair. So basically, you can see my controller on the screen. What you want to do to pivot is you want to dash jump and then hold the other direction while you do an attack. So dash jump, hold nair this way, like pulled back, and then do a neutral air, and you do a pivot. You can do that with most moves on blasters too. Like with down air, you can do it. Sarah does not pivot. Just so you know that Sarah does not have a pivot. You do not pull back in with side air. It's just down air and nair that do it for blasters. Oh yeah, downlight recovery, again, most consistent kill option in the game. For guns, not in the game, but it's the most consistent for guns for sure, as you saw earlier. Let's get into some... I'm gonna show you guys some character specific SIGs actually. Nyx does not have any. Lucian does not have any. Let's see here. Isaiah does not have any. Diana Cross does not have any. Cassidy does have one. So for Cassidy, look at, it's a true combo. 40. Holy 43 damage. That is a true combo. Browser does not have any. Actually, I'm not gonna show all of them, but yeah, there are some characters that get that cool stuff, like Thatch. I'm not sure you Thatch's actually. Thatch's is really good. It's really good for it's like really consistent, and it's true. And it's true. I'm bad. Holy. It's true until like orange or something. Like it's a really insane combo and it does 28 damage. Like that's true until like light orange, I think, which is nuts. Like there are some blaster characters that get the cool stuff, but some blaster characters just, you know, they don't get that cool stuff, unfortunately. Another combo you can do for if you hit a cheeky sidelight without a dodge. Like blaster has some really good confirms. Like you can do Sarah into sidelight. If they have no dodge, that's a confirm. And then after the Sarah into sidelight, you can go for a pivot nair. So basically what you want to do for pivot nair is you want to sidelight, and then you want chase dodge and then nair to pivot. You want to remember to pivot, you want to hold the move back. Hold back as you're doing the nair. But do this for if they have no dodge and they're in higher percents, because obviously the nair doesn't hit if they're in this percent, 100%. And there you go. It's all in the percents. You just have to watch your opponent's health so that you know when to go for certain stuff. So again, when they're lower, downlight into sidelight is my preferred combo. When they're higher percents, go for downlight Sarah. And then for kill, if they're like middle of the stage, it also depends on when your opponent is. If they're in the middle of the stage, go for downlight recovery. But again, if they're at higher percents, you can go for it, because if they're at lower percents, you obviously can't hit it. Yeah, let me just go into some games so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. This isn't out in the game yet, by the way, guys. This grounded down air. I really hope they add it, because blasters kind of need something like that. Like all they have is recovery in that instance. But even if you go for recovery, that is like really risky to go for, because if you miss it, it's like the easiest punish in the world. It's like insanely easy to punish your blaster recovery. It's also really good to throw your opponent off in the air, because your opponent is always gonna think you're going for a nair. So you can just go for a cheek recovery to push him off. Here, I'll show you guys what I was talking about with the dare earlier. Look at if I hit it there. You hit it there, you wait, and you should be able to get a free hit, depending on where your opponent dodges. You just have to wait them out, honestly. And try to punish most of your things with Sarah as it pushes your opponent away and it does like your best damage. Downlight recovery in the air if you gravity cancel it is also very situational to go for. If you gravity cancel downlight, you can't go for the normal recovery because sometimes your opponents will fall out of it. So they need to be like almost stacked with you in order for you to hit it true. Downlight's in there. Okay. Like if I was on the ground there and I hit an endlight, I probably wouldn't have died, so I'd probably not try to spam Sarah enough, but because Blaster Sarah is definitely like Blaster's best move in my opinion. Blaster Sarah is really good. Like, look at this thing. And on Shipwreck Falls, this map is like huge. You are never going to kill with Sarah on this map. Like, look, like bro. So you just hit him with a quick downlight, recovery, he's dead. It's such a good kill option. Definitely try to, if you don't know how to do that, try to learn how to downlight recovery on blasters if you want to try to learn this weapon. Downlight recovery is going to be your best friend when you're trying to kill. When you hit an endlight, honestly just wait after you hit it, because you cannot get anything. You can't get anything off the endlight, which sucks, but you know, that's blasters. I mean, most endlights can't really get anything off of like anything anyway, so it's not like the worst thing ever. Yep, see, if I went for a Sarah there, he wouldn't have died. So sidelight into recovery. Watch your opponent's dodge. If your opponent doesn't have a dodge, you can go for basically anything. Everything is basically true. You don't like just make sure you watch for your opponent's dodge though. Make sure they don't have a dodge. Excuse me. And then you can go for something crazy like those Sarahs I was doing. Sarah into sidelight is such a good, like, when your opponent has no dodge, sidelight into Sarah is such a good combo. It's really good. I'm just gonna go back in training to show you guys some more stuff before I get into another game. Catching your opponent off guard is also like something blasters are really good at too, Because with blasters, people always expect you to do like the Sair or the Dare or like one of those moves. So you always want to try to be unpredictable. Like that's with every weapon though. Like blasters are really predictable when it comes to killing. That's why they struggle so much with killing sometimes. So you kind of want to mix up your killing options with guns. Like sometimes you want to just throw recovery sometimes. Like if you think it's gonna hit and you don't think you can be punished, like it's safe, try to go for the recovery to get like a cheeky kill. And it does hit grounded. Look it. Recovery does hit grounded, so you can catch your opponent if they're just being like, you know, scared of you or they're just like dashing in and out of you. You can catch them with a cheeky recovery. Just try to be patient with it, as it is like really punishable. Like you're stuck for it's like longest recovery in the game, other than like maybe Lance. Yeah, it's very punishable, so try to be careful of that. As I was saying earlier, sidelight into Sair into sidelight, sorry. That combo is so good because it pushes your opponent away and you get another hit, and then they touch the ground here after the Sair. They're on the ground. So they do get their dodge back after the sidelight, so you're gonna have to try to read their dodge, or you can just be patient and wait. Like, take it from me, this combo is so good with when your opponent has no dodge. You can do sidelight into recovery if they have no dodge too. That kills super early, or it's just like downlight recovery, but it's sidelight basically. It kills. But to do that, you do sidelight, and again with you dash jump, sidelight, dash jump, recovery, and it hits and it kills at lower percents. Let me show you. It's not true, but it does kill without a dodge. I'm gonna go into a couple more games here. If you guys learn how to consistently do downlight recovery, you will have so much of a more fun time playing blasters than you already do. Because hitting this combo, it just feels good to hit, honestly, and it kills too. When you kill with it, they got nerfed like a bit ago, but you know it's still really fun to hit. Blasters are the most fun weapon in the game, in my opinion. They're one of the most fun.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Check guns. Ooh, that hammer machine actually is pretty cool. Down into Nair. It's a good juggling option. You can get your opponent up in the air for another Nair. And when you're off stage with guns, like your opponent cannot touch you. Look at this. Literally, he cannot hit me. Like, this is a wall. You cannot be touched with blasters off stage. If they come down, you just hit them away. Like, they literally just can't do anything with you and blasters. Like, blasters are underrated as hell off stage. Oops. See what I mean? You're stuck for so long in that recovery. It's so punishable. See what I mean? Your opponent tries to cross you over. Nope, didn't hit that time. Oh my goodness, why am I lagging? So there's a good kill option if you can't get the recovery in. Just not at center stage, obviously. Sair? Or down air, I mean, and then you just wait and you get a free hit. Like, every time. Essentially. Doesn't kill. Wow, this guy is interesting. That Sair is confirmed without a dodge. Do it again. Oh. Okay. Notice I'm going for a lot of these fadeaway Sairs too. Like fadeaway Sair, like remember I said Sair's like Blaster's best kit. It kills and it's like a get away from me. So that's confirmed. He uses dodge. And look at fade away Sir. It's not the easiest thing in the world to punish, but he has sword, so he's just, you know, better. Sword is one of Blaster's best counters. Sword and axe are two of Gun's worst matchups in the game. Look it. You just do fade away Sir, like nobody expects it. You dash in to scare them, and then you jump away and Slayer. Look at that. It's just perfect. It's just, it's so good, dude. It's such a good move. Anyway, I wish it wasn't lagging. I really do. But by the way, guys, if there's anything that I know, there are some things I can't cover, like literally everything. There are some things I've done in the gameplay that I'm doing that I haven't said or that I've really noticed. But if there's anything that I've done that you want to know how to do that I haven't gone over with guns, just join the Neutralix Discord and like DM me on Discord. I'm in there. And yeah, just ask me if you want me to show you some things, and also look at the student coaching that you can sign up for. It's like $5 a month, I think, or something like that. You sign up for the student coaching, you can get coaching from Costlix or me. Just go sign up for it. It's helpful. Alright, this will be my last game. I pray I don't lag this time. There's still the bow away. Look how he's more in the sky, like he knows Blaster's dead zones. Honestly, you can't really do much when your opponent is like floating like that to like be outside of Blaster's dead zone. All you want to do basically is to try to like move away from him so that you can hit him. That's all you want to do. Because like he's always approaching from the sky because he knows that you can't hit him when he's up there, like diagonally. But notice how I'm like mashing Sarah. That's literally like how you play guns. Like Sarah is such a good move on Blasters. And Sidelight too. Sidelight is just grounded Sarah. And then when you're off stage, you can just become a wall. So my Sidelight. That combo, it does so much damage and it's confirmed without a dodge. If you hit a D-light after somebody burns their dodge on the ground, going for downlight, that's the last thing I'll show you guys after this game. I'll show you how to downlight, sidelight into Nair. It's not true, but it is a confirm. It is a confirm on guns. If you catch your opponent's dodge. I meant to end light there. You're off stage, just become a wall. He's gonna side sig or downlight, or just wait. I meant to end light again. Fumbling Zen lights a bit. I'm dead. But, okay. Oh, I gotta show you guys that too. Sorry, yeah, like I said, there are some things that I forgot to cover, but I will show you 2 things after this game. I'll show you 2 things, and then that video will be over. Don't ever do that, by the way, guys. Don't burn your dodge in front of cannon, because cannon will just eat you, and you will die. That too. Oh my, like, you see what I mean? There's so many things that I forgot that I'm just, like, now remembering. Like, if your opponent burns their dodge in the air, and you try to stare them, go for a sidelight immediately after. Because they can't do anything about it. Lights in there, true combo. End lights, dodge down. I didn't think he was actually gonna do it. Lights in there. And if you're good enough, you can just keep the juggling going with both blasters. Okay. That is like a situational sig with Diane only. I don't think any other blaster character has a sig like that does that. Some things that I forgot to show you guys. So something I forgot to mention before was that you can do end light into Nair, which is not a true combo, but again it's confirmed if you hit the end light without dodge. Because people will be trying to land on you like if they do this, you can catch them with an end light, and they burn their dodge in the air, so they didn't touch the ground, so they have no dodge. And then you can go for pivot nair. Basically, what you want to do for nair is you don't dash jump this time. You do nair, and then you chase dodge. And like chase dodge, turn around. Turn around and then nair. That's what you do. That's how you hit it. And another thing you can do, remember how I told you that if you down air, it's basically a free hit? There's a kill confirm that down air gets. I don't know exactly what percent it's at. It might be at 140. Yep, 140. It doesn't kill. It does kill in certain positions. Like if I move the bot over a little bit, downlight, cider, it kills. It doesn't kill, but it does. It gets closer to killing. But if you hit it down air at this percent, like if they're in this percent, it is a true combo. As you can see. It doesn't say dodge window anywhere there, so that is a true combo. It's very situational again. Like they have to literally be in this health. Like I think if they're higher percent, it might not be true. No, it is still true. But if they're lower percent or higher percent, it's not true. They can just jump out of it or they can dodge through it. It's a very cheeky combo, but it is still, it's good to go for because once you down air, your opponent is going to be like low health. They're going to be scared. They don't really want to die, so they most likely won't try to hit you for it. But that's just something to be wary of too, is that down air into search sorry is a true combo. So yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to Team Neutralix. And yeah, once again, go check out my coaching at teamneutralix.com. Everybody else's coaching is there too. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a nice night. Peace out.